Hi, East Texas. Thanks for checking in here at CBS 19. Plus, we're going to bring you up to date on the forecast going forward. Some good news and some bad news. The bad news, though, is much shorter than the good news, and the good news features a lot of cooler than average temperatures here over the next 7 to 10 days. We'll start with the bad news. Again, short-term bad news. We do have a heat advisory continued through tomorrow evening until 7 p.m. as we have expected highs to reach about 100 degrees again tomorrow, with it feels like temperature anywhere from about 105 to 110 in these counties shaded in orange. That does include Titus County. It includes Morris County, Cass County, Marion and Harrison County, Panola, Shelby County, Nacogdoches and Angelina County. Smith County, Gregg County not included in that. Neither are Wood or Upshur County or Cherokee County or Henderson County. All right, forecast heat index tomorrow afternoon looks like this. It'll feel like 106 at Longview, 105 at Carthage, 105 at Marshall and Jefferson. It'll feel like 106 Gilmer. It feels like 106 tomorrow afternoon. Feels like 104 at Jacksonville. San Augustine feels like 102. Then Wednesday afternoon, it feels equally as hot, maybe a smidge hotter. You did notice Tyler sneaking up to about 107. So additional counties may be added to the heat advisory Wednesday afternoon. It could include more of East Texas as we're seeing some 107s popping up on the board from Crockett to Palestine, and Athens topping out around 108 Wednesday afternoon. So that might put most of us into a heat advisory Wednesday afternoon. Some cooler readings show up around Longview and over towards Center. There could be a couple of isolated thunderstorms that pop up Wednesday afternoon. The chance Wednesday evening is going up to about a 40% chance. Wednesday afternoon, it's about a 20% chance. But Wednesday, I'd say after 7 p.m., now you're talking about a 40% chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Mold spores low today. No other pollens are showing up in the bins. All right, tropical trends. We are getting close to the peak of hurricane season. It started on June 1st. We've had a relatively quiet season so far. That's August 1st. We're about the midway part through the month of August. The peak is now just about a month away, September 10th. Tropical storms and hurricanes in red. Hurricanes peak about the same time, right in here around September 11th to September 12th. And then it slowly begins to wane. But I mean slowly, because you can have hurricanes and tropical storms showing up well into October and sometimes even into November. But officially the season ends November 30th. All right, so what's going on right now? Well, we've had this tropical wave move on shore over the weekend, and it continues to move west through Texas today. There have been a few tornado warnings west of San Antonio so far. Have not seen any reports of damage, but that is a rainmaker. It's bringing some beneficial, much-needed rainfall to parts of West Texas and the Big Bend. Looking out here into the Central Gulf, all quiet, and as we go out into the Atlantic, watch what happens. Not much going on at all. No tropical development is expected into the next 5 days. There's still a fair amount of Saharan dust in the atmosphere, traveling more than 4,000 miles across the Atlantic and into the western part of the Caribbean, keeping it all quiet. Future Skycast for us. We're going to start this tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning at 8 a.m., and we've got generally clear skies. Watch what happens here Wednesday. This is a frontal boundary right there. So a frontal boundary sneaks down to about Interstate 20, scattered showers, thunderstorms from Amarillo to Waco to Tyler through Shreveport to Jackson. Those will fade away Wednesday afternoon or move off to the south. Thursday, the boundary is still in the same vicinity, so more showers and thunderstorms may develop along the boundary Thursday, and that could keep Thursday's highs in the 80s. We're looking at anywhere from about 85 to 90 across East Texas, one of the cooler days that we've seen so far this summer. Rainfall forecast next 7 days. Here's what we want you to do. We want you to look at the legend. On the left-hand side, find the corresponding color contour. So Tyler, Smith County, you find these dark blue to light blue, so that's 3/4 of an inch to about an inch of rainfall. You go up to Mineola or Gilmer, and that's about 1.25 inches to about 1.75 inches in some of those purple shaded areas. Come down to the south for Nacogdoches, you'll find some greens in the 1/4 to 1/10. So 1/10 to 1/4 over deep East Texas. Heavier rainfalls look like they're going to be from Interstate 20 to the north along that boundary. And of course, even heavier rain farther to the north over parts of the Mark Twain National Forest, the Ouachita, Kiowa Mountains of southeastern parts of Oklahoma, and then along Interstate 20 all the way up to Atlanta with scattered showers and thunderstorms. The rainfall outlook, in fact, going toward the end of the month, calls for above average rainfall here in East Texas, or at least rain chances are favored or above average in favored, and below average temperatures are favored over East Texas. So it stands to reason if it's cloudier and rainier, it's likely also going to be cooler, and that just kind of goes hand in hand. The average highs around 94 through the end of the month. We could be looking at highs in the 80s for some instances, and average lows, of course, in the lower 70s. Here's the 10-day temperature trend in East Texas. And you'll notice a couple of hot days here, next couple of days. Upper 80s Thursday. We're back to the mid-90s Saturday, Sunday, so that's about average. And then below average temperatures with, again, upper 80s on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of August. So we like to see that. Tonight's forecast, a warm, muggy night, upper 70s under partly cloudy skies. 78 in Henderson tonight, 77 in Jacksonville, 79 at Tyler, Gilmer, 78 overnight, and Carthage, 77 over Deep East Texas. A little cooler here, 75. Maybe the sky's just a little clearer at Crockett, where it drops to 75. Groveton down to 75, and Hemphill down to 75. Hour by hour tomorrow, southwesterly wind 5 to 10. Temperature up to about 90 almost by noon. 93 as we get out of noon going toward 1 o'clock, and then upper 90s with a south wind at 5 to 10. Humid and a feels like temperature around 103 to 105 tomorrow. High temperatures, 101 in Mount Pleasant, 101 in Pittsburgh. In our central counties, 101 at Canton, 102 at Mineola, 101 at Gilmer, Longview up to 102, Henderson up to 102, Tyler 102, and Jacksonville and Carthage up to 100 degrees. Also 100 degrees at Center, Nacogdoches, and Lufkin, Groveton also up to 100 degrees, and a partly cloudy sky in Hemphill where it could be 98 degrees for the high temperature on Tuesday. Again, Wednesday should be just as hot, and then things should start to cool down. Here's your Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So again, overnight tonight, warm and muggy, partly cloudy, 79, then 102 on Tuesday. 102 on Wednesday with the heat advisory likely extended. Scattered thunderstorms move into the picture Wednesday night and continue Thursday, holding Thursday's highs into the upper 80s. Just isolated storms Friday, so it's warmer, 93. Could be dry Saturday, 95. And dry for the most part Sunday until the evening with a 40% chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. More scattered thunderstorms are in the forecast for Monday, up to 90, cooler than Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with highs in the upper 80s and morning lows in the mid 70s. Daytime rain chances look like to be 30% on Tuesday and 30% chance on Wednesday and a 40% chance heading into the morning of Thursday. That's it for this edition of CBS 19 Plus, the afternoon and evening update. Thanks for watching, and check back for more updates throughout the night.